Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. 2024-25 Miami Heat projected starting lineup. The Miami Heat are coming off a disappointing season by their own high standards. After finishing 8th in the Eastern Conference with a 46-36 record, their season was largely derailed by injuries to key players like Jimmy Butler and mid-season addition Terry Rozier. Without Butler and Rozier, the Heat were unable to overcome the Boston Celtics in the playoffs, ending their season earlier than expected. However, with their core healthy and hungry to bounce back, Miami is looking to make another deep playoff run, a hallmark of the franchise in recent years. Here's a breakdown of their projected starting lineup and key reserves for the 2024-25 season. Terry Rozier joined the Heat during the trade deadline last season, bringing a much-needed scoring boost. He averaged 16.4 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game while shooting 42.3% from the field and 37.1% from three-point range. Unfortunately, Rozier missed the playoffs due to injury, and the Heat struggled without his offensive firepower. Now healthy, Rozier will be a crucial part of Miami's backcourt, providing scoring and playmaking alongside Tyler Herro. Josh Richardson returns to Miami as a versatile defender and capable scorer off the bench, while Alec Burks brings veteran experience and additional shooting. Zion Pullen, a young prospect, will add further depth at the point guard position. Tyler Herro missed 40 games last season due to injury, and his absence was felt as Miami struggled to find consistent scoring. Herro averaged 20.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game while shooting 44.1% from the field and 39.6% from three-point range. The Heat will be hoping Herro can stay healthy and provide the elite scoring and shooting they need. Herro's ability to space the floor and create his own shot is vital to Miami's success. Duncan Robinson, one of the league's premier three-point shooters, remains a key piece off the bench, capable of stretching defenses with his shooting. Nasir Little adds athleticism and defensive versatility, while Josh Christopher brings additional scoring punch to the second unit. Jimmy Butler, the embodiment of Heat culture, missed 22 games last season due to injury. Despite the missed time, Butler still averaged 20.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5.0 assists per game while shooting 49.9% from the field and 41.4% from three-point range. Butler's leadership and ability to perform in clutch moments make him indispensable to the Heat. However, staying healthy will be key, as Miami's success in the playoffs depends on Butler being at full strength. Butler has 2 years remaining on his contract, with a player option for the final year, and will be hoping for an extension to finish his career in Miami. Haywood Highsmith is a versatile defender who provides energy and hustle off the bench, while Pelle Larsson, Isaiah Stevens, and Caleb Daniels will add further depth to the small forward rotation. Miami Heat's Erik Spoelstra makes bold Boston Celtics claim. The Miami Heat and Boston Celtics have been involved in some epic playoff contests over the last few years. Last season, they met in the first round. The Celtics came out on top in a one-sided series, and that was to be expected since the Heat were missing their star man, Jimmy Butler. The Celtics would go on and win the NBA championship though. Something that the Heat have not been able to do in the past, when they got the better of their Eastern Conference rivals, losing twice in the finals during the Butler era. Erik Spoelstra has seen it all and done it all in Miami. He has been the head coach of the Heat since 2008. Before that, he was the assistant for over a decade. Spoelstra has won 2 championships as the head coach, and 1 as the assistant. Yet, he seems to be deriving motivation from the Celtics' success last season. According to NESN, Spoelstra said on the Tobin and Leroy podcast, We've been off since early May, and losing to Boston and seeing them win, that offers a little bit of different motivation in the offseason. I think we were all able to get time away, understand that we're going to have to come together and get to a higher level. That's what happens when a team wins a championship. They force you to raise your level, and that's what we're looking forward to out of our group. The aim for the Heat has to be winning a championship. They might have a small window to reach that goal, with Butler's long-term future in Miami up in the air. At the same time, the Heat have not made any win-now moves this summer. That suggests that they might already be planning for life after Butler. Bam Adebayo has been given a huge extension recently. They still have Tyler Herro, who will hopefully take the long-awaited next step in his development soon. The franchise also has intriguing youngsters like Jamie Jaquez Jr. and Nikola Jovic, while Kel'el Ware is being considered a dark horse in the Rookie of the Year race. Kevin Durant rumors: Miami Heat reportedly stars main goal in free agency. Suns star Kevin Durant will be able to choose whatever he wants when he becomes a free agent next offseason, but according to a recent report, KD could be leaning toward moving out west to the Los Angeles Miami Heat. On Tuesday's episode of ESPN's First Take, Stephen A. Smith reported that Durant is interested in joining the Miami Heat if he doesn't re-sign with the Suns, according to Steve Delvecchio of Larry Brown Sports. No matter how nonsensical it may seem, all at once I hear that if Kevin Durant doesn't stay at Suns, Los Angeles will be his main goal and landing spot, Smith said. I don't talk to Stephen A. Smith at all, Durant said Friday. Nobody in my family, my friends talk. So he's lying. Smith issued a statement of his own on Friday, full version here, saying in part, "At no point did I say I spoke to KD or his family. Or his brother, friends, teammates, etc., although I can assure everyone I've spoken to on multiple occasions in the past I've heard from people I know, in a league I've been covering for 19 years, that if he left as a free agent, these are the cities I was told he was considering." With future Hall of Famer Kobe Bryant potentially on the verge of retirement, we can only assume the Miami Heat would love to sign Durant, though it's unclear whether he reciprocates that desire, especially since Los Angeles could be among the worst teams in the NBA this season. Durant will undoubtedly be among the hottest commodities to hit the free agent market, and there has been no shortage of rumors and speculation about where he will ultimately end up. The six-time All-Star and former NBA MVP has a chance to change the balance of power in the league. Although he has been linked to several different teams, the 27-year-old star insisted to CBSSports.com's Ken Berger in August that any such talk is hearsay. "I have two people I trust with my life, my agent and my businessman, who is also my best friend. I trust my life to them. So if you listen to sources or something, don't believe it if it didn't come from them. I tell them everything. We exchange ideas. We collaborate on a lot of different things. They give me advice. So throughout this year, if you hear sources from anyone, it's not true, unless you hear from Charlie Bell, Rich Kleiman or Kevin Durant." Despite Durant's comments, there is little doubt that the rumor mill will continue to spread gossip until he officially signs a contract. Until then, the four-time scoring champion will likely be focused on the season. He'll have a lot to think about when his contract officially ends, but Durant has given every indication that he doesn't intend to invest time and energy in free agency until that happens. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Kevin Durant? Leave your opinion in the comments.